everyone, welcome back. Alright, so let us finish talking to Cole. Sweet little baby he is.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
Wow.
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Well, Cullen stopped believing that after a certain time, then he, I guess, started believing it again. Except for that quote in Dragon Age 2 where he still says that you can't treat mages like people. So that's debatable.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
Wait, what did he just say? That they block magic, but at the same time they do use it, so...
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker. Daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
Oh.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Alright, so there was, what, 2 other things to talk about with him. Come on, let's talk.
Stomach full of mantras. She burns like a beacon. Faith aflame to bring succor for a seeker.
I'd like to talk with you about the Inquisition.
I don't understand it. People talk like it's a person, but it's not even a thing. A dagger can be a way to let pain out, but even if it isn't, it's still a dagger. The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it. It's like a spirit.
Okay.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Hoarding daggers.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Oh, jeez. To tell him to stop or not? Probably should.
Stop causing trouble around Skyhold. You're upsetting people. I don't want to hear about it again.
You won't.
Oh, I didn't mean to be that mean.
It's good to spend time with you.
Now I can't... Oh. Okay. Well...
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Alright, well then that's it for Cole, and I feel like a horrible person because I just... was just mean to him.
And how much did you need?
I see.
Oh, well... Alright, so now I need to find Varric. And then I'm gonna have to save immediately before... just in case I get that glitch that switches the, Inquisitor's voice to the other one. Okay, Varric, let's meet Hawk. well, we're gonna try the custom champion. Okay. Wait, whoa. That's not the default hawk. That's not even remotely what the default hawk looked like in Dragon Age 2. Alright, well, here we go, customizing. I don't mind how it looks, really, but it just doesn't look anything like what the default hawk looked like in Dragon Age 2. Let's see. Whoa! What is that? I'm sorry, that's just so weird. You're getting all these faces and then suddenly you've got the, for lack of better words, the plus size hawk. Not that you could have a plus size Inquisitor. Let's go with this. Skin tone. Skin tone is probably fine as it is. Yeah. Complexion, honestly the complexion looks fine. Eye color. Okay, I'm trying to remember. What did I do with her eyes? That's probably good. I think it was like a golden brown. Hair should be like this probably. Hair color would be about like reddish. Not that red, but that red. Blood swipe. Oh, you can have no blood swipe apparently? Even if you choose that? Wow. We're just gonna go with the normal blood swipe. How about that? Alright, ear size. Honestly, the ears are fine. Let's not worry about that. Cheekbones. Cheek shape. Okay, we'll go with that. Eyes. Honestly, I don't really mind how that looks right there, so... Honestly, just everything about this... Let's see. This I could maybe change. Let's do... You know, I might just leave her eyes as they are because I tried making the golden brown that I wanted to make before. It didn't really work very well, so I'm just gonna, yeah, go ahead and leave her eyes as they are. Nose. I like that shape as it is, but I'm gonna mess with the nose tip. Actually, it's literally the only part of her nose that I dislike is the tip. So, tip size. Oh, is that something I have to... There we go. And then... That's probably fine as it is. I'm gonna make her... Well, what's the position? You know, I try not to mess with the noses too much because for some reason I always end up screwing them up. Okay, and then no broken nose. Mouth and jaw, mouth shape. That looks pretty much fine to me. see if we can mess with the jawline, because that's about the only thing I can really think maybe I'd want to change. Jaw size. Jowls. Let's see. Turn her a little bit more. Too much turning. Chin. I think her chin probably looks just fine. Yeah, her chin looks fine. Scars and tattoos. She's a mage, so I really doubt she has much of scars. Let's go with something like that. Scar intensity. It's been a while, so let's make it a little less intense. Like, there we go. That's something that's... So I think a vertical position I was gonna maybe... Okay, let's move it. It's like her scars changed slightly when I moved it. Unless they were there all along. You know what, let me make these slightly less intense. Okay. And there shouldn't be any tattoos. And then makeup, eyeshadow. You know, the only thing I might want to change is her lip color, I think, because it looks really... Maybe I just need to change the shine. I don't know, something... Okay, that looks good. And I don't really want to give her any blush, and I think... Okay, this looks good. I'm happy with this. Except...
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
Alright, now's the moment of truth to see if it's switched the voiceover.
Oh, I don't know.
Yay!
You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari. I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about? There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side. So, then, what can I tell you? Varric said that you fought Corypheus before. Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Oh shit. Also, yes, I realized, I think I just literally gave them the exact same hair color, now that I'm looking at it. I thought I gave Miss Pinkquisitor here a slightly lighter shade of red, but no, apparently I gave him the exact same hair color. Well, the thing about it is Blackwall is fine, but,
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them? It's possible, but we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
Stroud!
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens? The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it. Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe. Hopefully, my friend and the Wardens will know more. I appreciate the help. I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Oh my gosh! Yay, Hawk! Now to have Cassandra just storm in like, damn it, Varric! Oh wow, all of this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're talking about, okay, no, I'll just say why are you alone and then I'll ask about Anders.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now? When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. I'm never really happy leaving Anders alone. Once I realized Wardens were acting strangely, I had no choice. I've seen Corypheus affect Anders' mind before. If he was involved, I couldn't risk it happening again.
Oh, okay. Tell about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like? I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. There was a voice in him, driving him toward justice for the mages. So loud that it drowned everything out, even me.
Oh.
I heard that you two were close.
When someone betrays you like that, it takes a long time to get past it. I don't know if we ever have. But I can't just give up on him. He'd be here now if it was anyone after me but the Wardens. Anders used to be a Grey Warden. Whatever is going on with him, I couldn't risk exposing him to it. That went poorly the first time we met Corypheus.
Oh.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic. But he was dead, I swear it.
Okay.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. We thought that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to hunt for us. But all the circles were rising up by then. We helped a lot of them take that final step.
Yeah, sorry, someone's apparently messaging me on Steam. I should probably close Steam before I start Let's Playing. That'd probably be a great idea. Alright.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Oh.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Okay. How much time do I have here? Oh, I still have 5 minutes. Alright. Well. Yeah, Varric just disappeared. He is absolutely nowhere. He's probably being throttled and strangled by Cassandra. That's probably exact. She must have like snuck up and just stolen him and been like, alright, so we're still heading the right way. You want to go up here?
No, they won't attack here.
Oh, what am I examining over here? News from Thedas. Haven destroyed by Darkest Menace.
That Corypheus, he's got the face, he's got the corruption, but he's no Darkspawn. He's a thinker. He ain't interested in a fair fight. So if we build it right, he's not coming.
You know, I believe you.
Okay, I really wasn't listening to the first half of that conversation, so I don't know. Is this something new to read, or is this just, yeah, Death on the wall! Oh no! Oh. Oh.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
Do I want to go through this door or is this... Oh, that's my quarters. What's over here? The Undercroft. Alright, got it. I think I want to go this way to get to the war room then. There's Josephine with... Oh, is that someone... Maybe there's a... Let me see.
First enchanter Vivienne wishes to register...
There we go.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Apparently! And I was gonna say, yeah, okay, if Cassandra is any indication of what Navarran women are like.
Should I post more guards outside your room? That should be unnecessary, Inquisitor. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
By the way, as you may have heard, once this conversation's over, that is the end of the episode, which is okay because then the next part can just be beginning the Crestwood mission, I suppose.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment. They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them. I have time if you'd like to review things with me. I wouldn't wish to impose. If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered. Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
Oh-ho. Oh, now we're going for that walk.
Right on the parlor floor. In front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests? The Duke of Kellington, apparently. And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letter.
Oh.
And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard stains on it? And there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already? It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice. You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Oh, I can still flirt with people. I should stop. I should stop.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine. And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Yay. Also, geez, what a beautiful view. God. Just seriously. Am I back in my quarters then? Yeah. And this is the up there that I don't actually want to go to. Is that literally just a little indoor balcony? Because that's kind of weird. Oh, right. I was going to stop then, wasn't I? Alright, so... next episode, we'll be going to Crestwood with Hawk! And going to meet Stroud! Yay! I don't know. He was... I remember just liking him because I mean, first of all, he had an amazing mustache. Let's just get to that. But, no, he just was a cool guy, so I'm interested to see how he is in this. I wonder if he'll even, he and Dorian will have a mustache contest. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I was gonna say, though, if he'll even look like, you know, how he was in Dragon Age 2. A lot of the previous Dragon Age characters look just really different. And it's sort of weird. But in any case, I will see you guys in the next episode.